How's the pasta?
Oh, it's so nice. It's got some little lardons.
Oh, delicious.
It was a surprise meal, which makes it all the more taste. Makes it all the better. Because I
Sounds,
was like,
is it just lardons or are there other ingredients?
there's some cheese in there,
Strong. Yeah,
and
very
there's
good.
some tomatoes as well.
Oh,
I know.
classic.
I
Yeah.
know.
Oh, tasty. What kind of pasta is it?
Penne.
Oh,
Whatever.
yeah, just ticking all the boxes. Fantastic work. Yeah, really, really good.
Hey,
Oh,
sorry to interrupt. This probably isn't the best time or way to. I just wanted. Hey, I just wanted to. Oh, this isn't really for you. Hi. Yeah. So I just wanted to say something to you, and I realize that this isn't the best forum, or it's not ideal, but you're quite tricky to track down, actually. So I just thought, whilst we're both here, I thought I would just, carpe diem it, and yeah, stop it getting awkward. So right, I just feel that I should apologize. The last time we bumped into each other in our lives, I don't think I behaved in the way I'd choose to remember it, or how I'd like you to remember it. I just thought I'd be really honest, and hopefully you would find that refreshing, and if not a little, well, more than a little endearing. The last time that we met, I was in a strange place, an undeniably odd pocket of time. I'd just been dumped by a lifestyle blogger, and I was living in a house that I hated, really damp, and in a properly rough area, and I was in a job that I was miserable in, like the most miserable I've been. Just working all hours, barely scraping rent, and I know that that's just life, isn't it? It's London, that's normal, but I have a real issue with loneliness. I really feel it, and I can feel it, the loneliness growing and dividing and multiplying, and that's when you make bad choices. And I want to make this very clear. I did not think the one before you was it, not at all. But she appeared to be into me. I've got no idea why, because we made a really funny looking couple and the chat was poor. But she, at the time, it seemed to be something I could hold on to, a bit of an anchor. So, I mean, when she finished it, I just thought, well, no, first, I thought I didn't even fancy her, and she's dumping me. My friends had to talk me into our first date and assure me that she wasn't always that drunk, and now she needs more space to focus on clean eating. Are you joking me? And then, well, quite quickly after that, I thought, it's so obviously me. I'm fundamentally unlovable, and no one will ever enjoy a relationship with me, and my friends all hate me, and my mum doesn't call me as much as she used to, and I'm going to die drowning in a puddle alone. And then I cried about 3 hours, and then I ate far too much pasta and a whole packet of digestives. Nearly. And then I wrestled myself into my tight-ish jeans and I headed out to Danny's birthday drinks, and there you were, slightly too intoxicated for that hour of the evening and always angry. But I was glad to see you. A vague acquaintance in a sea of overconfident strangers. And they were all drinking and dancing and just generally looking too pleased with themselves for my liking. But you, with a face like thunder, screamed out at me silently. Grumpy lifeboat. And I drank more than my capacity, so did you. You know, I know people think that that's a real problem for you and a drink really swings your moods, but I was seriously elated by it and by your terrible attitude, your half-closed glances out the corner of your eye. You know, what, you weren't actually flirting, but I was totally willing to reinterpret those side glances. I was deeply flattered by your attention. Relieved that someone would clock me as a prospect for the night. Yeah, some people, they'd think that, well, they'd see a messy, drunken kiss at South London bus stop as a low point. But for me, it truly saved my hope. I thought I'd wasted every tiny shred of myself, but then you, in an unprompted act of kindness, kissed my lips and quite a lot of my chin. And just in a non-verbal way said to me, I see you, and don't worry, you're not as lost as I am. Now, look, all right. For what I did after that, again, I should apologize. I pulled my usual party trick of just making way too much effort than is appropriate. I tried to flirt in convoluted messages, and it was heavy-handed and it was grotesque. I tried to trick you into going on a formal date, and I shouldn't have sent you that stuff. No, the collage, it was too much. I understand that I came over as a tad mental, so I'm sorry I scared you. I knew that you weren't in a good place either, and you know, as a person, you're not generally in a good mood. Maybe I shocked you with the attention, which it wasn't unmeant. I mean, I would have gone on a day date with you and then evening drinks. You know, I'd have given you the fifth and a sixth chance and a dozen more, and sacrificed and compromised till the cows came home. I'd have committed like fuck to you and suffered, smiled, but you were wiser than that. You're wiser, so you ignored my messages and blocked my number. Now, thank you for that. Thank you for spotting your loneliness mirrored in me. And thank you for rejecting me, because I wasn't completely ruined. And well, thank you for avoiding me at every opportunity since. Thank you for kissing me at a bus stop.